So we're gonna do a small rant today. People ain't learned nothing from when we had COVID out here. Why did they have to tell people and show people how to wash their hands? People should already know how to wash their freaking hands. They really should. So I go into the bathroom, and then a person was passing me out of the bathroom from the stall. Didn't even stop at the doggone sink to wash their hands. And they wonder how diseases get passed around. It don't take long to wash your hands. We teach the kids in preschool how to wash their hands. Okay, I'm gonna get off this rant. I just want to say that. How y'all doing today? So as I'm walking through the store just to see what's going on the shelves or whatever, because I haven't been in that store in a while. So this older gentleman, I should say, older gentleman, I think he says 83. Did he say 83? Anyway, 73, 83, one of the two, older than me. He stopped and he said, he had 2 boxes in his hands, trash bags. He said, I usually buy these right here. And he just all of a sudden just started talking. I usually buy these right here, and guess how much they cost? They used to be $1. And I bought those too. When I'm low on money, honey, I bought those too. He said, guess how much they are? I said, how much? He goes, that's how he did it. He's like, they're $3. He said $3. I just want to know one thing. Where is the money going? I said, well, it's inflation, right? I said, so it's no telling where that particular money is going other than in somebody's pocket. But expect for it to get even worse. He said, this makes no sense. He said, I've lived through a lot of things, but this makes no sense. And so we just chatted for a little bit, and then he went on by his way. And I was like, wow, it must be written on my forehead, because before I left him, I was like, do you watch YouTube? And he goes, sometimes, I try not to watch it because they sway you. They try to sway you to the left. They try to sway you to the right, whether it's Democrats or Republicans. And I just want the news. I said, well, I told him I have a YouTube channel. I didn't tell him the channel or anything like that, because I don't know why I don't promote myself like that. But anyway, this is why we have to watch more than one thing. I was in a friend of mine's live the other day, Gigi's Natural Homestead. Y'all check her out. And she was talking about some of the same things. Don't be so easy to jump on board with people or things just because they have an idea of something, or they have an opinion of someone. Form your own opinions, form your own thoughts. And it's okay to, but here's my thing. When she was doing her live and talking, I was thinking about it, and I was like, it's like who you listen to. It's okay to listen to people. It's okay for you to listen to me and me to listen to you and other people, but form your own ideas and thoughts. You can listen to people. Make sure you hear them. Hear what they're saying. And if it doesn't feel right to you, then that's something that you need to act upon. You see what I'm saying? Don't just be so easy to jump on board and say, well, you know how they like to cancel people and stuff like that. Well, I'm going to cancel this person because they did X, Y, and Z. God gave you a brain. We have to use it. We have to exercise it. You can't just be with the popular crowd. Sometimes you got to stand out on your own. We just have to pray for wisdom. Wisdom to understand the truth behind a lot of things. That's why I say, it's the news only gives you what they want you to think and how they want you to believe. when you come to channels like mine and others, we're giving you our opinion, but we're letting you know what's really happening. And those things are important, but my videos don't get pushed a lot because, I don't know, maybe it's not entertaining enough or whatever, but it's life, and I'm talking real deal Holyfield. So let me know how y'all doing in the comments. Let me know, you know, what you've been up to. Are you seeing any shortages of food in your area? Because the food shortage is starting to appear in certain locations. That's why I'm just going in stores and just sneak peeking. And if I see it, then I'll show it to you. But mainly, when you see stores full like that, it's not just because there's no food shortage. It may just be because people can't afford to buy the food. Even if it's a pack of chicken legs for $5, some people don't have that $5 because they're like, well, I gotta put $5 in my tank to get to work. That ain't gonna move my tank much, but something better than nothing. So, you know, people are weighing things out. People are not getting medication. Speaking of, I just passed the pharmacy and I need to pick up my medication, so I'm gonna have to go back and get that after I get my child. But we got to stay vigilant. We got to keep. I go into stores all the time. Y'all know that. And I see in certain areas where it's looking low. And it depends on the store sometimes also. It could be how they're ordering. It could, maybe they're not ordering enough, or maybe they're not getting their full orders in. But things are starting to creep in the direction that I hope it doesn't creep into. We still have the situation at the ports in Los Angeles, and because of that, and the situation I'm talking about is them, you know, wanting the pay increase and slowing down with the work and moving the cargo from the ships, because Los Angeles is having these issues. A lot of companies are diverting. A lot of companies are now diverting their shipments of goods to other locations. Instead of having them sent to Los Angeles, they're sending them to the East Coast, which is going to take longer for that to get there. So in turn, it's going to take longer for things to get on the shelves. So that's why I say things are slowly creeping backwards. So do your own research and find out what you need to find out, and then act upon it, and stockpile your food, stockpile your medications, and put you some money aside. You see what's happening with the banking situation. So the banks, I showed you or talked about it in the last video. Please check that video out. Bank of America, along with other banks now, but mainly Bank of America, is closing up shop. Yes, they're opening up a lot, but for each one that they open, they're closing 2. So by the end of the year, they'll be closing another 110 bank branches. Please check that video out and share it out with your family and your friends. If you bank at any bank, you need to be protecting your money as much as possible. Maybe trying to use a credit union instead of a bank like that. So if they do crash, if they do close banks like SVB was seized, if they do that, they're not going to insure anybody over $250,000. The government is not going to bail anybody out again. So we need to be paying attention to that, whether it's on my channel or somebody else's channel. Having that money matters. Maybe having some gold and silver would help you out. Look into that and do your research on that as well. So I'm doing this little quick video. I'm about to get off. You guys take care. Have a blessed day, and I will see you in the next video. I love you, but God loves you more. He created only one you. Be the best you that you can be, and when you are, go out and spread God's love. Peace, love, and light. Thanks for being here on TommyBitesTV.